Hello, welcome to the very real Sport Motorsports headquarters. This is the official announcement video for a new series that I'm planning on doing that I'm tentatively calling the virtual Goodyear Cup Series. Fans of stop motion, do not worry. Stop motions are not canceled, they're still coming. But if you've watched this channel for any amount of time at all, you know that it takes me forever to pump out stop motions. And I really want to be able to get some racing content, some like actual racing content, not just racing adjacent content, and produce those videos in an actually like reasonable amount of time. And so this is the idea I've had to do that. I'm going to be running a full season championship in the game NASCAR Racing 2003. But to make it a bit different from your standard Let's Plays where it's just the driver's seat perspective the entire time and it's me commentating on what I'm seeing while I'm driving, we're going to present it as if it were a just regular NASCAR broadcast. We're going to use the very extensive replay feature built in the game. So it's less a series from my perspective directly and more I am just a character in this pathetic self-insert fan fiction we're doing with NASCAR Racing 2003. I'm thinking about doing just a 20 race championship, custom schedule of my choosing, gonna throw in maybe some fantasy tracks, some just interesting things in there. We will be using the 2024 cars, and for the most part I'm gonna try and keep it as close as possible to the real life roster. As far as points systems go, there is a website, nr2k3.weebly, that I can post in a link in the description, and they have a points calculator, like a points championship calculator, where you can export your race results and then import them into the website, and it'll pump you out your season standings. And it's got a few different championship systems, so I'm thinking we might do the IndyCar points championship system, if for no other reason than it's just slightly easier to memorize. I think it's like 50 points for a win, 45 for second, 30 for third, and then it starts going down in smaller increments like that. But it's a little more easy to conceptualize in your head when a points battle is going on than the NASCAR 2003 system, where it's like 180 points for a win and it's just kind of weirdly arbitrary increments as it goes down. That's really difficult to track. But it will be a full season points championship, no playoffs, none of this winner-take-all finale crap or anything. And what we're going to be doing is, in the coming few weeks, days or so, I'm not entirely sure when this video is going to come out, but as both a actual real-life tune-up practice for this series and for in the fictional lore of this universe, a tune-up for next year is Sport Motorsports is going to be fielding a car in this year's race up at Texas Motor Speedway, the fall race at Texas Motor Speedway. And so we'll be doing that to kind of get some practice in on making this style of video and just kind of seeing what works and what doesn't. I'm a little concerned because, last time a team made an announcement of, oh, we're showing up at Texas Motor Speedway and this is going to be our big debut. They disappeared off the face of the planet. Anyway, we're going to end this video with a little season recap of the season so far. What's really cool about NASCAR Racing 2003 is you can run a whole points championship and you not even be in it. And so just to kind of establish some lore of like what's been happening this season so far, I've done exactly that. I've run a season championship up to Texas Motor Speedway, so we'll go through who's been winning. It's already presented a pretty cool story, and then I think after the Texas Motor Speedway video comes out, we can do a little wrap up and see who will be the defending champion going into the 2024 season, where we will start this video proper. But yeah, that is it. Anything in this video is subject to change as I kind of figure out iron out the details as we go into next year. But I am excited for this. I think I could probably actually keep up with this. I don't know. I mean, it's still a bit of a pain to produce these videos. I've already made one practice video, and like yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited. I hope you are too, and I'll see you in the next one. Be excellent to each other. Bye.
Reddick inching ahead. Joey Logano trying to make that third groove work. He's got help from Bubba Wallace and Ryan Blaney, but he is running out of time. Out of the final corner, it's Ross Chastain and Tyler Reddick. Side by side, it's going to be a drag race to the line. Who's going to get it? Reddick by 1/1000th of a second. Wallace is there. Bubba Wallace has caught your leader, Austin Cindric, as they go into the dogleg. When's he going to make his move? Here he goes. Bubba Wallace looking on the inside. He's got a nose on that quarter panel. Coming to the white flag this time by Austin Cindric and Bubba Wallace. A dead heat. They're side by side. One more time around. Bubba Wallace on the inside in the preferred lane, and he has cleared Austin Cindric. What a way to start the season for 23XI Racing as Bubba Wallace takes the win at Phoenix. Alex Bowman leads them to the green, and we're racing to Texas. And Joey Logano getting aggressive early. We're 4 wide as we climb the hill into turn 1. Logano from 5th on the grid looking to take the lead in the whole shot, and we're not done yet. Still 4 wide as we go downhill. You cannot be 4 wide going into the S's. They're gonna have to sort this out before the pedestrian bridge. And it's Joey Logano taking the lead. An incredible start. Pole sitter Alex Bowman falling to 3rd, and there's a spin. Ty Gibbs, multiple cars have been collected. Oh, and AJ Allmendinger is in it, one of the favorites. Joey Logano took the lead with a daring move on lap 1, and he's gonna win in Austin, Texas. Absolute domination as Joey Logano is going to lead every lap for 2 races in a row. Joey Logano wins at 777. What a way to make your return after missing the last 3 races with a broken leg. Welcome back, Chase Elliott. He's going to win in North Wilkesboro. Bubba Wallace has checked out of the final corner. It's going to be win number 2 on the season. Bubba Wallace wins at Dover. Dillon's got a run. Chase Elliott has dominated so far, but here comes Austin Dillon. They're side by side as they head into turn 1. Austin Dillon and Chase Elliott. And the 3 car now nosing ahead, but Chase Elliott hanging tough on that outside. Down the backstretch, Austin Dillon has not cleared the 9 car. Elliott slowly starting to gain as they're side by side into turn 3, but Austin Dillon now has cleared the 9 car. 2 more laps to go for Austin Dillon, trying to pick up his 2nd Coca-Cola 600 win. Coming down to the wire here in Charlotte, Christopher Bell a distant 3rd, as let's see how Chase Elliott can handle being in dirty air. Oh, and a wiggle from the 3 car. Chase Elliott now has a run. A big run as they come down the backstretch. Chase Elliott on the inside. Chase Elliott looking to take the lead back from Austin Dillon as he's going to sail it deep into turn 3. Still side by side, but Chase Elliott starting to inch ahead. White flag one more time around. Does Austin Dillon have anything left in the tank for Chase Elliott? Into turn 1, Elliott's going to go low. Austin Dillon in that middle groove trying to get some clean air on the nose of his car. He's got to run. He's going to sail it downhill. Here he goes. Austin Dillon trying to put the same move on Chase Elliott that Chase put on him 1 lap ago. Elliott hanging tough on the outside. He's got the momentum, and Chase Elliott is going to hold off Austin Dillon and take the win at the Coca-Cola 600. Laps winding down as Ross Chastain has a mirror full of Joey Logano, not only looking to take this race win, but could take over the points lead if things finish as they are. Trouble! Brad Keselowski, a hard impact into that outside wall, and that might do it. And so the pace car takes the checkered flag, and that is going to hand the win to Ross Chastain. The Melon Man gets it done in New Hampshire. What a drive from Christopher Bell. He has not set a foot wrong all day. And as he exits the final corner, it's going to be Christopher Bell taking the win in wine country. Ryan Blaney still seeking that first win of the year despite leading the points for much of the first half of this season. He's got a run on the 9, going to take a look on the inside as they head into the tunnel turn. That is a dangerous spot to go too wide. Is he going to make a dive bomb? No, Ryan Blaney has to back out. One corner to go for Chase Elliott to pick up potentially his third win on the season. It's going to be a tall task for Ryan Blaney to regroup and generate another run. An absolute hornet's nest for fourth place behind them, but it looks like Ryan Blaney is going to run out of time as Chase Elliott's riding off into the sunset, and the 9 car, Chase Elliott's going to take the win at Pocono. Throw a blanket over the top 3 cars as Kyle Larson taking a look on the inside of his teammate. That is exactly what Bubba Wallace wants to see. It's going to be 1 to go this time by, and don't look now, but Ryan Blaney making it a 4-way fight for the win with 1 to go. Can Bubba Wallace hold off 3 of the best in the sport? He's got a bit of a gap, but here comes the 9 car. Chase Elliott closing in down the backstretch, and he is within striking distance. Wallace taking a defensive line into the final corner. Is Chase Elliott going to use the bumper? Can he use the bumper? No, he's not going to get close enough, and Bubba Wallace is going to hang on. Win number 3. He gets it done at Rockingham. Can Kyle Larson hang on for one more lap as he's got Joey Logano, the points leader, taking a peek on the inside, but the run is not there. Down the backstretch they come. It's looking to be a 2-car fight as Denny Hamlin is having to fend off Ross Chastain for third. One more corner for Joey Logano to steal this win away from that 5 car, but he is not closing. Larson looking like he's going to hang on. And at the track where he picked up his first career win, it's the return of 2 Mile Kyle. Kyle Larson wins at Michigan. Smooth sailing for that bright yellow number 12 car. Ryan Blaney has a date with a yard of bricks. The Velvet Fox wins at the Brickyard. And Austin Cindric comes out of the final corner to complete a banner day for Penske Racing. Austin Cindric wins. Ryan Blaney retakes the points lead. Coming to 3 laps to go, and Denny Hamlin is closing in on the back bumper of that number 9 Napa machine. Chase Elliott leads at the stripe, but Denny Hamlin's having a look on the inside. Here he goes. Denny Hamlin drives it really deep into turn 1. What a corner as the 11 car has jumped out to a huge lead. Joey Logano coming through, challenging for second. And that is exactly what Denny Hamlin wants to see in his rearview mirror as he has set sail. The lady in black smiles upon that 11 car out of the final corner. It's Denny time. Denny Hamlin wins at Darlington. The pace car is going to dive onto pit road, and Josh Berry, not even in his rookie season yet, substituting in that 42 car, is going to lead us to green. Green flag is out, and we're racing at Bristol. And a great jump from Josh Berry as there's already contact further back in the field. And it involves your points leader, and there's a crash! Allmendinger, and he's going to tag Blaney! Disaster for your points leader as Ryan Blaney is caught up in a crash with AJ Allmendinger on the first lap. 2 laps to go for Josh Berry, looking to shock the world, but he's got to hold off the hard-charging Kyle Larson and just look at that lap traffic in front of him. And here comes Fred Jones Jr. He's going to put the bumper to the 5. That may be just what the 42 car needed. Josh Berry takes the white flag as Fred Jones Jr. now moves into second. He's going to bring the 9 car with him. Only half a lap to go, and I think he's going to do it. No pressure from behind, no lap cars to worry about out front, and Josh Berry is going to win the Bristol Night Race. So there you have it. Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, and Kyle Larson have really separated themselves as the class of the field. All three of them have finished in the top 5 in half of the races so far. So yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys at Texas.